Hey, hold on, you going live? Are you ready? You going live already?
We're already live, bro. In fact, let me go ahead and start this up. Let's see if we can do this little music real quick. The theme of today's show, guys, is none other than since Grim wanted to have a theme for it. Shout out to Houdini, album Escape, best album in the world. You know what I'm saying?
I said we were gonna have a theme.
What's up, paramedics? What's up, on
Oh
screw?
damn!
Let's be, yeah. Today's theme for today's show on Friday, right here at the Grim and Shadow Show. That boy right there is Grimmy.
That dude right there is Shadow.
If you're watching the Grim and Shadow Show, check it out, man. Today we're gonna get into this theme of this week on this fabulous what's today, the 27th? 20,
27 Thursday.
20 27th of March, a week before April Fool's Day, and on Tuesday. And the theme of this show is none other than friends. How many of us have them?
They
You
said
know what
I'm
I'm
Screw
saying?
said, where's the question handle? Man, this ain't man. Man, Instagram had the question. They said you got to throw your questions. Good question. Put
That's
your
a good
questions on the
question, I'm
comments.
Screw.
Throw your questions on the comments, and we'll answer them as much as we can. If we don't get to it, ask us again. Shit. So if you don't know, man, this is the Grim and Shadow Show, and every week, 52 times a year, Shadow.
What?
You can turn it down now.
I'm turning it down right now. Okay, you're the producer of the show now, or what? Okay.
No, it's just rude. It's just rude. I was
Hey,
talking. I was talking, bro. Damn, dude.
52 weeks, just like
Hey, how
the
many
number
put
of.
in the comments if Shadow's rude all the time? Put in the comments.
Nah, man. Hey, it's all good. You'll be all right. Slow down. Hey, I like.
I'm all
Oh
right.
man,
Yeah,
you know what?
I'm
You know
all right.
what? I pulled out the wrong hat.
Yeah, man.
I
I was
pulled out
about
the
to
wrong
say,
hat.
bro, I was gonna say, man, what are you wearing, bro? Just last season, what are you talking about? You used to be getting ready for what?
You know
Man,
what? You know
it's
what? You know
opening
what?
day,
It's
bro.
funny because I had thought I had gotten the right hat, but I pulled off the wrong. Hold up. Hold up. Hold
Are
up.
you
Hold up.
getting that
Hold up.
old, bro? You getting that senile? You don't know what hat you got on, and then
Hold up. Hold
you
up. Hold
pulled
up.
out the
Hold up. Let's
wrong
see.
hat. I don't know, man.
Hold up. Yay! There we go. You know what I'm saying? Opening
Okay.
day. Opening day for the Astros. It's going down. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's right. We beat the Mets
Shadow, you're a
three to
poser.
zero.
You're a poser, bro. You're posing right now. You don't know what season it is. Are you sure it's baseball or what? Is it basketball? You got hockey. You got what? You pull out the dynamo hat.
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I did have my Rockets hat on earlier because the Rockets are going hard
I
in the.
can't tell. It looked like you had a Houston Texans hat on.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about earlier. I'm Screw said it because where's the question handle? Look, Grim's right, man. We don't have this is we don't on Instagram they had the question handle. Just write your questions here down in the screw. I mean the screw down at the bottom screw, and you know what I'm saying. We're gonna get to them as soon as possible. Grim's gonna be reading the question. That's his job.
Shadow,
My job is
bullshit. Shadow's gonna be reading them too. Fuck that. Shadow, don't put that shit on just on me. By the way, y'all, this is what we do 52 times a year. If you don't know, man, it's the Grim and Shadow Show. We do it every week on a Thursday. We're doing it on Thursdays now at 8 o'clock. And really,
Central.
all it is me and my brother. You know, we holler at each other at least once a week. And now we FaceTime. We've been FaceTiming for a while, and this is what it is, the Grim and Shadow Show. So you get to see the FaceTime. So please forgive us if we go at it because really we're just y'all just in on our phone call. So, and we were talking earlier this week. We were talking about a lot of things, man. We got a lot of things going on personally with dad. Praying for my pops, man. But he's going through it. He'll be good. No, don't worry. Gas gang. It's
He
good.
had he had
But
a he had a
hold
back
on, hold on.
surgery.
Hey, Nipper. Hey, hold on. You can't. That's HIPAA law, bro. See, Shadow's not in the workforce right now, so Shadow don't understand HIPAA law, and you can't tell somebody's medical, medical stuff without them knowing or present. Shit, you messing with a lawyer, Shadow, he's gonna sue your ass. That'll
He's not
sue
gonna
you, bro.
sue me. You know what I'm saying? He
Nah,
he's
don't.
he grew 3 inches. You know what I'm
Shadow,
saying? That's what
Shadow.
the
I
doctor
just said
said.
all that so you wouldn't talk about it, and you're gonna still talk about it.
Yeah, yeah. Screw said it best, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rude. I'm funny. You funny looking, Grimmy.
Hey, Shadow.
Juan Ramirez said, "Grim and Shadow, are you cool with Kool Aid from Pocos Pero Locos?"
Hell yeah. Hell
Of
yeah. That's a
course.
good question, man. I don't mean to cut you off, Shadow, but just not too long ago, Filetto's on the road with Am Lopez, and they went through Cali, they went through LA recently, and they called me man, in the middle of the night, not in the middle of the night, but sometime at night, I was watching the sports or something, and my phone rings and it's Filetto. But when I pick up Filetto's phone, it's this chick, right? Hey, what's up? What's up, Graham? Hey, she's telling me, you don't know who this is. Who is the guest? I'll give you three guesses. And I'm thinking, who is this, man? I'm like, what? And she goes, come on, man. And it was Kool-Aid. It was Kool-Aid. And by the way, I guessed it. I said, it's got to be Kool-Aid. So yeah, I talked to Kool-Aid recently, man. She used to get down. Pocos Pero Locos, I mean, Shadow, right? That was a cool show that was syndicated from LA,
You know,
out
I
of
used to
Power, that was off of Power, out in LA. And man, bro, it was cool for Rasa to be able to get their little chime, man, on the radio waves. And this stuff would broadcast all over the country. So man, Power
they
to
were
Kool-Aid, man.
syndicated. They were syndicated. We got introduced to Pocos Pero Locos back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? Even when Carlos was out, and I get along with Kool Aid, and you know what I'm saying, she's always had to go. Well, one of the things I used to love about that show is they used to have this one segment called "Letters from the Pinta." And they would
Yeah.
do letters from people that were locked up, and they would answer the questions and play some of the songs that they were requesting and stuff. So I always liked that. I always liked that show. Shout out to Pocos Pero Locos. Shout out to Kool Aid and the crew. And what was her husband's name? That was also in the show. What was his name?
They're not together. Oh shit, that's their business. But yeah,
Man, talk about business. You know what I'm saying? Why
that's
you
not a
see
HIPAA
now that
law, though. That's not a HIPAA law, though. There's not a
it
law.
don't matter. That's
It's
that's
not a
that's
law
just
against
that's
it, bro.
just
Hey, stop,
a
stop,
common
stop.
sense law. You know what I'm saying?
So, so that was run out of their house. They had a studio at the crib, and I don't remember his name either, bro. I can't remember. Kike
Yeah,
Hacho, man.
gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
besides the sidekick, Kike Hacho.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. I'm screwed. WrestleMania season is upon us. Different era. No Vince McMahon involved anymore. John Cena is now a bad guy,
Yeah, that
so it'll
happens.
be
Or
it'll be
somebody's got to be the
interesting.
heel, the heel,
You
man.
know,
It was The Rock last, now it's John Cena. We
I
weren't
never
into
was.
that, Shadow. Tell them we weren't really into wrestling, but who was? Speaking
I
of
wasn't
friends,
really,
speaking of
you say
friends,
that, you said that all right. Oh, Baby Bash and Big Burt, man,
Danny,
Big
you're talking about
R.I.P.
Danny Rodriguez, man. What are you
Oh,
talking
Danny Rodriguez. Oh, yeah, but see, that wasn't WrestleMania. See, I was never into WrestleMania, but I was into. We were. I was. I don't know about you, Graham, but I was into Houston wrestling with
about?
Paul Bosch.
I
You
mean,
know, and
I knew who Kamala was
remember.
and JYD and all them, but I wasn't like into it, bro. I wasn't
Oh
tuning
man, they had
on Saturday
Kamala.
and Sunday.
They had Andre the Giant, Kamala, who else, man? JYD, Junkyard Dog, Jake the Snake. I mean, there was just so many of them. But I remember Paul Bosch, man. He used to do those IW Marks jewelers commercial, and he turned real slow. You know, what I'm saying, he had these big old earrings on and everything. And if I look good in IW Marks, you'll look good. You know what I'm saying? What?
Oh
That
shit,
was,
Shadow remembers the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
the whole
yeah.
thing. Huh?
That one in there. Yama Mr. Norman. Yama Mr. Norman. Who remembers Houston wrestling back in the days, man, at the
Dun,
Coliseum?
dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun, dun. We put that
hey, in fact,
on the album. So since so go look for it. There's an Easter egg for you. Go check out the Grim and Shadow Since Day One album. Put out not too long ago, and there's we got that sample in there. I ching everything. Hey, go
yeah,
down the question. Third Coast, what is it, man? Third Coast getting it. Salute to Third Coast, man. The Gas Gang. I see you, man. I see all
hey,
y'all.
you don't
Uh,
pass it. The paramedics won, man. I think I see a commercial.
Something I was curious about. He said paramedics one. He said something I was curious about because the song came up today. Grim, your trust verse, and you spit it on the LSR world spin song. And one of my favorites, man, trust. I will never trust a bitch over my homie. That was a song, man. It's a cool little story, real quick. That song played. Happy made the beat, right? And we all lived together. And this was at when we were at the high rise, the Danny's high rise shadow. It was
Hmm.
me, Bash, and of course Happy
At the
and well,
Houstonian. I mean, yeah, I remember Houston
yeah,
Apartments right there.
the Houston apartments anyway in downtown. And that song was playing for like you know how Happy would do it. It was playing for like a week straight on one of the keyboards he was playing.
Damn, I thought you were gonna say for a couple of hours. He said a week.
About a
How many
week.
hours? How many hours are in a week? Go ahead.
But it was
Uh,
playing about a week, and just heard it every time we got over there. And of course, I'd hear it all night. He wouldn't play it loud, but it would be playing. Remember, because that's how. Anyway, that's another story. When you unplugged CD of Dank, he would just let them play. He would just leave them on there, and then he'd add little shit here and there, and it would
all
it
right,
had.
get to the point. Get to the point.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so yeah, finally I said, man, what are you gonna do with that track, man? He goes, nah, I don't know, man. And it was like he didn't really like it. Like he was the type that would erase that shit after even playing it a week. I said, "What are you gonna do with that track?" He goes, "Man, I don't know why you like it." And I said, "I'll take it." You know what I'm saying? I got. He goes, "Put something on it, right? If you got some, put something." Man, I was ready, bro, and I already had the hook, and I already knew, because I was man laying there
Uh,
for
you
days,
know,
bro.
that's
I would
probably one of
never
the
put
first
the bitch
times.
over my homies. What?
That's probably one of the first times you had a song written
Shut
ready
the
for
fuck up, Shadow. You don't know every song I wrote, bro. Just because
that,
you're my brother doesn't mean you were there
dude.
to
Dude,
live out. No, stop, Shadow. Don't
Gas
don't
Gang. This guy will take 4 years
Shadow.
to
That's
write
not
one
true.
song.
I do take a while to write certain verses. There's some verses I could write like, damn, watch out, man. Shit, man. Watch out that I surprise you, man. You don't
Yeah,
know, Shadow. You don't
I'll
know.
definitely be
You know how?
surprised.
You know why I know? Why I tell you because you weren't there for a lot of the Stewie sessions, and I had no choice. And them
Well,
Stewie
yeah,
sessions,
because
bro.
whoever wrote first got on the verse. Like whoever wrote
Well,
first,
yeah,
that was the order of the song. If you listen
and
to
that
any of the Stewie songs, you knew who wrote first, second, and third.
and
Because
that's why yes, I'm about third on every verse. Chinga, what the
yes,
fuck is
yes,
man?
yes.
Chinga.
If you watch the
Hey,
show, go to Dialogue, Underground Dialogue with K Rito on YouTube. And man, dude, I watched that theme pop. Man, it was like almost 2 hours. Man, we were
uh,
out there.
oh
Man,
yeah, man,
you
shit.
talk too
You don't know
much.
how to shut up. No, it was you, man. You don't know how to
You
shut
talk too
up, man.
much. Yeah, you don't know how
Oh,
to like
whatever, dude.
get to the subject, man. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man,
Like you're
whatever.
gonna go
You that
on and on and on and on
that's
and
you.
on
What
and
you talking
on and
about? You
on and on.
criticizing yourself.
What the
You
heck
man, come
ever.
on, man.
Anyway,
Whatever, bro. Shut up, man. But
anyway,
stop, man.
shut up
Hey,
yourself.
Third Coast Classic said I used to write poems to exes
Yeah,
called
see,
Letters from the Pito.
letters from the Pito.
with no return address.
That's hard. That's hard. The paramedics one question. Why did you decide to recycle that verse for the two songs? So
Who what?
that was the question on trust. Why did you try to? Why did you? He's saying why did you use the same verse for two different songs? Like is that what he's trying to say for trust? I would never trust my own. You know, I do. I've used the
No,
same verse
because
about 5 times.
no, I don't think I recycled it. Man, did I? Did I recycle it?
Oh
Hold on.
yeah.
Wait a minute. I don't remember recycling. I would never trust a picture of one. Let bitches
Oh,
be bitches, stitches get stitches for the bitches, but my bitches. Hold up. I don't think I did. I?
Maybe that's not
Hey,
what he's
hey,
saying.
paramedics. If I did, man, did I put it on another album? I could have put it on something like equally, man. I could have did it for like shut them down.
Sometimes,
I could have put it
look,
on shut 'em
look.
on something for shut them down.
Sometimes people don't like recycled verses. You know what I'm saying? But it happens a lot. Believe it or not, in
I
the
love it.
industry.
Shit. I like it. Go
Sometimes
ahead.
a verse will go good on two different beats, and it just fits.
What?
I've recycled one of my one of
I was gonna
everybody
say,
knows
Shadow,
my
don't start,
favorite.
man. You got a verse
Dude,
about
I've recycled a verse at least 4 times. I think I did it. You know what's funny is I recycled the same verse in one album on 2 songs. That's pretty bad.
that's dope.
Juan,
Hey,
Juan Ramirez said
see,
E-Dub, E-Dub.
hey,
That's his name. E-Dub, E-Dub. What's up? Shout out to E-Dub. You know what I'm saying, from Pocos Pero Locos.
that's right. It was either. Oh man, I'm bad
Yeah,
for that. Was it
good
for like?
memory.
Was it for like Eddie Weinstein or actually?
Oh
Uh,
man, us only. I'm sorry. I thought it said hola cola. Sorry, it says hola hola. Okay, my bad. That Nah, I was just talking about. That's what I be saying to Paul all the time. Hola cola.
hey man,
Okay,
what the fuck? Hey, bro,
I'm
like a
screwed.
rule, man, like a
Do y'all
rule.
remember ECW wrestling when it came on TV? Or y'all's telling, see, I'm not really into wrestling like that. You know what I'm saying? I
Nah,
really wasn't into wrestling like
what is
ECW.
ECW? I
What
don't
is
even know what that is.
ECW? That's a good
Oh,
question, man. I'm down with
E-
wrestling. Don't get me wrong; it's all cool. You know what I'm saying? I think it's really cool for the kids and adults. You know what I'm saying? Who get into Bash, Bird. Who else? Paul. They were huge into
troublemaker,
wrestling.
troublemaker
Troublemaker.
brought John Cena to the apartment, bro. Come
That's
on.
right. He did. He brought John Cena to the
Now I'll be
apartment,
honest,
man.
and that's when I only got into the stuff even more so, really with Bash, right? Because Bash, when we were roommates, and then he went on with Universal, and we started going, but he knew. See, he already knew Ray Mysterio, so it was Ray really calling Bash. Hey, come to one of the shows, bro, and he had tickets and seats for whatever, and we'd get behind, go to the back, behind stage or whatever. And that's where we met a lot of those wrestlers. Rakishi, this was in those days. Rakishi, what is it called? The Big Show. Of course, Ray and that whole unit, Eddie and the Guerreros, right? Guerreros. All those people, all those we were around them. Who else? Mankind, I think was around at that time, and who else, man? Even
I can't
Batista.
remember.
Even
I'm
Batista was
screwed.
around.
I'm screwed. Does Villain have any tracks? Okay, let me see. I'm sorry, Michael Ramos. Was it Johnny Cuero from Pocos? Oh no, it was Edub.
Dub.
Edub. But that's a good try. I'm screwed. Does Villain have any tracks with SPM? I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I'd have to
Well, they
really
might
go
have
back
a
into the
hidden track. You
arsenal.
never know. There was
I
some
mean,
stuff.
people got put on tracks with, especially with Shut 'Em Down. Like there was a couple of songs that were done and people were put on different tracks. They didn't necessarily rap with each other, but after the verses were heard, they were put on, you know what I'm saying? So that was kind of like maybe that they collabed that way. But I can't think of one
Nah,
song
but
like fresh off the top of my head. Third Coast Classic said that was a damn good interview for real. Y'all go check it out, man. Shout out to Keisto and K Reno. Underground Dialogue, man. Y'all go check it out, man. It is a little long interview, but I ain't gonna lie, K Reno's a damn good host, man. One of the best hosts, what we're real good hosts. He asks the right questions. So but I love it. Christopher Velasquez was what's up, Grim? Long time. Us only. Does that say
wait.
recycle? Yeah.
Christopher Velasquez, man? I know a lot of Christophers. I don't know about Velasquez. Where's that from? What's up, man? Long time, man. That was many sweets ago, man. You got to remind me. But I want to know who it is. I want to know from where. Give me some memories. I want to know if I know. Can I remember?
Paramedics One says, "As the world goes round, we go round with it." And he did say, "Yeah, you did. You recycled. It's all good, man. You know, what I'm saying I ain't mad at you, Paul. You know, what I'm saying it happens." Us only
What?
said, "I like both."
Okay.
He says, "I like both. I wanted both versions. Don't get it twisted, though. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes verses
But wait,
just
wait,
sound
what
good
song
on
was
two
that? Hold
different.
on. He said what song it was. As the world goes round, we go around with it. Man, anyway,
You don't remember, dude. You're getting old, bro. Your
it's
memory's
not
just.
that. I don't think it's that Shadow. Man, man. I got a mind like a steel trap, bro. Watch out.
Oh, come on, man. You got a mind. I got a mind like a bear trap. Third Coast
You look
Classics,
like a
uh,
bear trap. Look at him.
bro. But I am the bear, and I will trap you. You know what I'm saying? Watch out. Third Coast Classics. Bring that y'all spent. Being that y'all spend a lot of time at Jamdown. Do y'all got any Al D stories? Oh, come on, man.
That's funny.
I've heard he may be having hip health issues. There goes that hip. Was it Paul? What law? And
HIPAA.
and and hope he's doing good. Doesn't get his props enough. Houston Pioneer. Al D, bro. Let me tell you. I got. Do you got a story for Al D?
I mean, Aldi. I'll tell you what. Aldi was to me the captain. You know, I look at things as sports. And Aldi, when we showed up to Jam Down, because remember we went to Jam Down by way of aggravated. We were recording in Jam Down. We weren't necessarily even trying to be on the label or anything like that at first. And Al D was the one holding it down at Jam Down. He was with, and then of course we fell in, and then Kiki and people because really Kiki came in a flash, but the whole time, and he was the one obviously because it's Screw's brother. They were trying to get Screw in there, and Kiki and Screw pretty much came at about were coming at the same time. And what it is Kiki stuck and Screw didn't, right? Screw wound up getting with Jive Records, right? Through was it Ron, Ronnie? No, not Ronnie. Who is it? Anyway, so
That's a good question. I
you
know
know what I'm
it's
talking
not
about.
to yeah. Yeah, I do.
Russell with Big Russ.
Russell. There you go.
Big
Russell.
with Big Russ. So you know
Big Russ.
that was at that same time, and Jam Down was holding it down, and Al D was the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He was the captain. He ran really ran everything
I,
ran through him, and he held a lot of peace to a lot of stuff. When I say he held it down, I mean people really respected him. And
Okay. We got it. We understand, Paul. You tend to repeat yourself a couple of times. You said
okay,
that he was
remind
a
me,
captain about three times, but see,
he
like
was the
I
captain.
give
I
I
said
give you
again.
this, man. He was level headed. He was one of the first ones I saw at Jam Down. I do have a story. One time, we were on our way to go do some shows and everything. He forgot something at his crib, so I ended up taking him to his crib, and I didn't even really know him that well. So we ended up going to his crib, and it was funny because we go to his crib, and he just had so much going on, and he's a smart dude, man. So we go to his crib. He goes and pickups. He goes and picks up what I thought was what he needed to go get picked up. We get all the way back to Jamdown, and he picked up something other than what he was supposed to pick up. So then they asked him, "Hey, where's the I thought you went to go get the whatever it was," you know what I'm saying? And he's like, "Oh man."
I knew of him.
I knew I was forgetting. So we had to go all the way back, you know what I'm saying, to go pick up what and we did. And that was when me and Aldi, because he lived in like near Baytown at the time, I believe. And we had it was kind of like an hour. It was like a 30 minute, about an hour trip back, coming and going. So that was cool though. Really got to know him. We had like a 2 hour trip, man. We got to meet him, and that was dope. Just curious, from point of view. Let's see. I finally caught y'all again. So much love, man. What's up, SPC? Jordan King was going down. You know what I'm saying? SPC, man, life for life. Tell them the story about your old job at DTX Cowboys. Oh, Lord, Paul. Not Cowboys. Dallas, Texas, old job. Your old job, Dallas, Texas Cowboys. Oh,
It's this is my boy from Lone Star Overnight. I was driving this is my first job whenever I got out of the music and stopped working and writing out of the house. And I said, man, I gotta get a real job, man. I need a 401k, man. Come on, man. And I went to go work at Lone Star Overnight, which is like the ghetto fucking FedEx or, or UPS. And right on Chris, I remember that's my boy Chris. So we used to run around, bro, and he's talking about we used to deliver. it was at the ranch. It was at the ranch they had before. Now they staying at the Star in Frisco, but before that, their practice facilities for the Cowboys was at a place called the Ranch. You know, you came up there and went actually when you came to Dallas a long time ago. You had a hotel up there, Shadow, near there when you came up
You
there
know
with us.
what? It's funny that you brought that up, man. But that night that we stayed there, we ran into none other than Rick Springfield. You know, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know the '80s, but anyway, I thought it was Rick Ocasek from the Cars. That's how bad. That's how old he looked. But he was wearing sunglasses at night. But yeah, yeah, I remembered. You shacked us
But
up
but I
at that.
worked at Lone Star overnight, and we used to go in there and deliver. And I can't remember which time he says, "Oh, it's good to see you, bro." He said, which time I did whatever." And tell them a story about your old job, man. Fucking, we used to deliver for them anyway. It was funny because I used to give
I
them
thought
shit.
he said that your old job working as for the tech the Dallas
No, no,
Cowboys. I was about to say,
it was because we delivered to them for them.
oh, okay, okay, I
You
see
know,
what it is. Okay,
the
yeah,
season
okay.
tickets, all that
I'm gonna
shit.
let
So
you slide on that one. Juan Ramirez says, "Shadow
yeah,
freestyle
yeah.
some me on the slab. You might have seen me in the back of Oh man, let's see. You might have seen me in the back of VIP, smoking on the sweet, or pouring up the Don P. Nah, I mean, I'm a swing, I'm a swing, I'm gonna let my nuts hang. You can listen to my nine, little me to go. I done got me some drink and I'm on my fifth cup. Oh, my homie got the
All
stank
right,
and he
Shadow.
about to fire up, wide up in the club. Girl, I see that ass shaking. Come and get some of
I
this
thought you
money
weren't.
that I'm
Hold
making.
up, man. I thought you weren't secular no more, bro. Watch out, man. Hold on.
Bro, he just, bro, the brother asked for a
You
freestyle,
could have
man. You know what I'm
freestyle.
saying?
You
Got to
could have put.
deliver.
You could have put the word in it, man. You could have freestyled the word in there.
And you know what I'm saying? I just going with the God, Lord forgive me. You know what I'm saying?
No,
That's the
strike
thing
them down.
about
Strike
being
them down.
redeemed. That's the thing about being redeemed and baptized. You know what I'm saying? Lord will forgive you. Lord
Okay.
forgive anybody. Long live
Shadow, don't forget, man.
83rd.
We're getting close to the B side, man. I just want to let you know. No. So
What
y'all don't
happened?
know, man. Shadow, man. He calls me all the time, man. Y'all getting in on the call, man. Cause look at him. I gotta look at this guy once a week. Ain't that funny? I like
Hey,
that chair pin though. That's a cool little
hey,
chair pin right there.
you know what it is. What's it's funny, man, that everybody does tap in. You know, this all started right, around COVID, right? And the thing about it is that this dude, he freaking moved out of town, and he's been gone for like almost 18 years now. And so this is one of the things we used to do back in the days. We used to just be kicking it, even when he was in town. We just called each other, and we used to say this. Remember that we used to say, "I'm right behind you." We used to call each other. Where you at? I'm right behind you. You know what I'm saying? But this is I just like to hang out with this guy at least once a week, 52 times out of the year. I was thinking of getting a card deck. You know what I'm saying? And for each episode, I was gonna flip a card, and this is gonna be, let's say that
Yeah, but you won't stick
the
with
ace
it,
of
bro. That's
diamonds.
the problem. You won't stick with it. After about a week, you would have lost the cards
Bro,
and
bro,
everything.
don't mess with me, bro. For real,
Bro, don't
dude.
look at me, man, because my eyes
Don't look
messed up.
at me,
Now
man.
you're gonna
That's what I'm
start looking
saying,
at
bro.
my
You
other
always
eye.
gotta bring up old stuff. You already
Bro,
gotta bring up old
don't
shit,
mess
bro.
with me, bro.
Cold blood. You cold blooded, dog. You know what? Get out my face, dog. Hey, bro, look at that. That's funny, dog. You see your eye, bro. You see, all I can see is your eye like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, big time records. Russell Washington. And see, third coach. Oh,
Rest in
third
peace,
coach,
man.
man. Jalissa, man. Sin's daughter, R.I.P. Sin, man. She really wants me to get a hold of that Texas made album, bro. Because Sin did a song about it's called, I think it's even titled Jalissa, or he talks about his daughter, and she really wants me to get that, man. If you can get with me. Also, last week, I remember who it was, but I need to get in touch with so I can give him that CD because we had that one question. I said whoever answered the question, you'll get a CD. So I want to be a man of my integrity. So what the heck are you sitting on, bro? You sitting on a ball, bro? Golly, bro. Don't tell me, bro. That boy sitting on balls. Not one ball, man. God, that looked like an elephant ball. Like one elephant left nut. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm screwed. I heard there was a story one night all Houston rappers were all the same nightclub,
Hey, don't make fun of
all
my
one.
hair, bro. This is I gotta I gotta watch my
Dude, did
back,
you
bro.
leave? Did you leave one of your balls behind? One of your nuts? The same
Whatever.
nightclub, all at once. Screw included, and Crit Frost was there.
It's B-side
If it's
Shadow.
true, can you
Listen,
talk about the night if y'all was there? I heard there was a story one night. All Houston rappers were all in the same nightclub, all at once, Screw included, and Kid Frost was there. Do you remember that? Look, Paul done froze up, man. Look, he done sat on his ball and froze up.
I did.
Yeah. Olmec Real said eye to eye. B side. Oh, we on the B side. Deep. Oh, that goes Paul. You know
Man,
what I'm
you're
saying?
late.
Hey,
I said that already, bro.
bro,
It's like 3 times.
bro.
You
See
don't
that?
listen. See,
It's
because you
all
don't
right.
listen. How come you don't? You can't stop talking, bro. You're the one. See, now y'all believe me. He was the one on the. Go watch the video, the uh underground dialogue, and Cash Shadow talking all the whole time,
Hey, check
interrupting.
out. Hey, hey.
I don't mean to I rudely interrupt.
Yeah. Yeah, but what are you doing? What are you? There's no drinking. There's
Huh?
no drinking. There's no drinking on this show, dude.
Who
You know what I'm
said?
saying? I said
Okay. Well, you gonna come
I'm
over here?
screwed.
You gonna come
I'm
over here and
screwed.
stop me?
I I'm right behind you. I'm screwed. You know what? I don't remember being at that club, that nightclub that night. Uh, I know. There's been a lot of nights where all the rappers were there, including Screw, but I don't remember one in particular where Kid Frost was there. You
Maybe
know,
that was that night that we weren't there. Maybe Filetto. That was it the night that
it,
Filetto got his jaw broke?
I was about to say that if it was the night that Filetto got jumped by Kid Frost, got sucker punched. I wasn't
In the
there that night.
restroom. Okay, I got you about that in the
I was
restroom.
not there that night. We
I wasn't there
unfortunately.
either.
You got to remember, Holla Baloo Tuesday. That was on Tuesdays,
Was
so
it that was
Paul
at
had
Other
it.
Balloons? That wasn't at Other Balloons.
I thought it was.
See, you don't know. You weren't there. I wasn't
Yeah,
there
I
either.
wasn't there. I
I
wasn't
wasn't.
there. I'm. You're right. I don't remember exactly even where it was, but
Nah, but I think
uh,
it was a different place on Winkler.
Wink.
I do. Yeah, somewhere. It was a whole nother spot. It wasn't even a spot. It was like a pop up. It was before there were pop
This
ups.
boy
I
said
swear to
it
God.
was on a whole other spot. It wasn't even a spot.
No, it
I
was like
could.
a pop up club, man. They were trying to be a
Uh,
spot, but it wasn't a
uh,
spot
uh,
yet. I
yeah.
promise.
Okay.
Ask Filetto, bro. I don't lie.
Hey.
Look in my
Uh.
eye,
Uh.
bro. I don't
The
lie.
reason me, myself, and I. You know what I'm saying? Hey. You know what? I was glad you brought up the B side because this will see. We always come up with these. Paul said we don't do no themes or nothing, but the reason why I started the show with friends from Houdini is because when my brother did come down the other day, the other week, for the video shoot, we also had a get together with 7 of our friends, and actually we were missing one friend. His name is Wedo, and Wedo didn't show up, but everybody else showed up, and I just wanted to say that it was I had such a good time hanging out with all my buddies from back in the days that we all grew up with, and I wanted to reflect on that and ask Gas Gang if y'all still get together with some of your friends from back in the
Or
days.
or
You know what
or
I'm saying?
or or
Or or or or, or
how many of y'all still you know talk to or hang out with your friends, even if you got it. Because I'm out of town too, right? I still talk to them on the phone, some more than others, but it was cool because it was the first time that we actually all got together. And like I said, some of them, my best friend, like Juan De La Rosa, he was my man, dude, my best friend, and I haven't talked to him really. And lately, I've been able to talk to him for hours, man, on the phone. But before we even showed up and talked to him, which was cool, that was cool too. But and to see each other after all, man, years, man, decades with some of these guys.
it's
Uh,
funny because when we were talking that night, before he left, before Juan De La Rosa left, we were talking, and I said, we said something, and then I ended up coming to the point where I was like, Well, because you were mostly you were Grimm's friend. You weren't, like, not that we weren't friends, but you were really Grimm's friend. Say this is the crew right here. Say, well, of course we got Joe Medina right here, Jam, and then Juan De La Rosa's right there in the Astros, and then we got Matthew, and then we got who's
Mike,
that? And then there's
White Mike,
Mike, White Mike right here, and then of
Danny.
course there's Danny Rodriguez, and these are our core friends right here, man. This is at least this is us seven, and we can't forget Wedo,
Weddle,
you know what
Danny
I'm saying?
Collins,
Daniel Collins, which
or
he wasn't in this
Daniel, excuse
picture.
me, Daniel.
But that doesn't go to say that we had other friends, like of course Danny Rodriguez's brother, may he rest in peace, Juan Rodriguez, uh, uh, Robert Cantu, Rick Torres, who's in with the Perfect Choice Barbecue. I mean, the list just goes on. I don't want to forget nobody, but
Right around from the same
Ronnie
block too. We're talking
Ronnie
about at
Martinez.
Mom's house on Reveille and
Yeah,
Park Place and
yeah,
Moline.
yeah. We had so many Ronnie
But
Martinez,
we
Green
met
Eye
Daniel in
Devil.
baseball. My bad, Shadow.
But two of the friends that weren't in this picture, and I promise you, they're some of the, and this is the core friends right here. But there was two friends of ours that went to Hartman, and we met them, and we used to spend the night. Remember spending the night? Remember you would spend the night at people's houses? You know what I'm
Yeah, you
saying?
had to ask your mom. Mom,
You
hey,
had to
mom.
add, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
mom, can I spend the night? Ask your dad. Dad, mom said we could spend the night. Can we? Can you spend? But yeah, man, we used to spend the night, man. That was. Do people spend the night still? I don't
yeah,
know. Or
yeah.
I guess they do because my kids,
I
my
guess
I'll
they
be honest, they
do.
have sleepover. They call sleepovers now. That's
Well,
crazy.
we had two Rican Frankie and
Oh my God,
Felipe
Frankie and
Diaz.
Felipe and
And
Frankie.
they were from New
Fucking
York. And let me tell you
legendary.
guys, me and my brother could
Oh,
probably write a short book of us hanging out with these two guys, man. And
oh my
and and it's, and
God,
it's
dude, they
funny
were
because I
hilarious.
would love to
You're
find
making
them
me cry right now. These motherfuckers
because
are so funny.
I haven't seen or heard from them in years. So the question, guys, is friends. Do you have friends that you miss, or do you have old friends that you still hang out with? Do you keep up with your friends?
Do you got their
And it,
number? Can you
do
call
you,
them
I
right
mean,
now?
yeah. Can you find? Do you find them on Facebook or what? I would love to locate Felipe and Frankie Diaz. Stir Coach Classics. I told you I had it. I just need a place and time. Okay, my wife wanted to meet her because of Fat Tex is my wife's favorite group. So okay, I'm gonna DM you, bro. I'm gonna message you, man. And I really like to get that together. And let's see if we can hook up, and let's see if we can get that to just Jalissa. Grim, saca la chelas, saca las chelas, Archiva. Shadow gets the blame. I get the blame, but Paul gets what? Paul's always it's always Paul's fault. Kid Frost was moving around, scary. Little Randy San Miguel beat up Kid Frost. I remember that. That time.
Who was
Uh,
that? Little Randy.
it was Randy San Miguel. When that happened to Filero, what I understand is that Randy San Miguel is the one that charged up Kid Frost.
Really?
uh Christopher Velasquez, I used to pick up the packages like at
Yeah.
4 a.m. You used to tell me you liked my Texans hat. I replied, anybody tell you you sound like Grim? Oh, so that's when he
That's
found out
Chris.
you were.
I remember Chris. He didn't work at LSO. He would come and pick up the checks for his guys. They worked construction. They were actually building the highways. They worked. He had a crew, and they were out there. And he come pick up the check, Shadow, and because they wouldn't want to risk it being delivered. Because sometimes, believe it or not, they don't make it right. So it'd be the next day. I said, "Fuck that." He would show
I
up, man.
believe it.
He would show up, and I mean, at break of dawn, bro. It could be four, like you said, 4 in the morning. And one time he shows up, and I'm the guy working, the warehouse. And they say, hey man, they got a guy looking for these checks from this, certain zip code or whatever. I said, oh, let me go look at what's the name of the, air bill. And I go look, and I remember going the first time I met him. Talk about friends. This dude became one of my best friends, man. I mean, one of my best friends. It's just he moves back and forth to Houston and Dallas. I think what are you living in Sherman now? The last time I remember, you were living way up north. But but this guy bought me my the my barbecue pit. Dog. He,
Well,
he bought
first of
me.
all, that was the worst thing he could have ever bought you because you can't grill for nothing.
Bro,
That real
no,
good,
man, leave me
Christopher.
alone. I got a
Real
Weber, man. Thank you. Thanks, Chris. Don't worry. Don't listen to him, bro.
nah.
I
Christopher,
still use it. I
you
use
you
it.
got him the one thing he would not he won't
I
even he
use
don't
it.
even know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? This dude, he burns weenies. The
Bro,
dude
stop,
burns,
man.
you
I
know,
don't burn weenie. I
he'll
might,
burn water. He'll burn water.
I
You know what
admit
I'm
it. I'm
saying?
not the best griller, bro,
You're
but
not, and that's good. I'm glad you admit it, because you now me, I ain't gonna lie,
I
man.
admit my faults.
I
You know
will
what
not
I'm saying?
make some hot dogs. I'm the one that burns the weenies. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, why
Third
they
Coast
open?
Classic. This is what I'm talking about right here, Paul. Third Coast Classic. Uh, I have a tight group of four families our kids grew up with together, and we do everything as a group, vacations and all. And I keep in touch with a group of buddies from my Marine Corps days. That's what
Hey,
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's dope.
sacrifice. Aching,
You
sacrifice.
know, Gas Gang. If anything, man, my brother. The reason why me and my brother do this, you know, what I'm saying, is because friends and family is everything. You know, what I'm saying. Of course, it's God first, right? Then it's family second, family and friends second, especially friends that are considered family, right? Because there's a lot of people that have friends. We have friends
Oh,
that are just they're considered family. So that's family second. And then everything else is a distant third, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like, you know, work or music or, you know, hobbies and stuff like that. So, you know, reach out to these family members, man, because one thing we learned this weekend is that you know we're getting older, we're every day we're not getting any younger, right? And you don't want to find out one day, or you don't want to see your friend, you know what I'm saying, and we always say this whenever we go to places like this, like a funeral, right? Man, I hate meeting like this, you know what I'm saying, and so reach out to them. Of course, you know, reach out to your moms and pops, man. Tell them you love them, you know, as much as you can. But reach out to your homies, man. Reach out to your homegirls and homeboys, and just tell them, you know, just hey, dude, you be. It's so cool to reminisce, huh, Paul? I mean, we had a blast, man, the other night.
bro,
I just
it
want to
was
say,
it was better than you know. Sometimes you expect to do shit and you expect you're anticipating everything. You get there and it's, womp, womp. It's not like what it was. You thought it was, and this right here blew my expectations, bro. I came home, I couldn't stop talking about it. I couldn't, and it's one of those things that, like you said, Shadow, you gotta really take advantage of. No matter what, you're young, even when you're young, because uh, you know sometimes you know life gets you know difficult, I guess, or whatever, and you just moving and keep moving, and you can't slow down to even hang out with your friends that you grew up with. But do that shit because and with technology, man, it should be even easier, right? Get on what is it, a Zoom or something, man. Whatever happened to your Zoom show, Shadow? You suck, Shadow.
yeah,
Man,
there goes my buddies right there. You know what I'm saying? We were doing
yeah, that's good. How do you do that? I want to do that.
bro, bro.
Mm.
That was us. We were doing a Stewie
Where
pose,
am I at? I don't see
and
myself. I don't see me. Why you cut me
it
out,
didn't
bro?
get the whole picture. There's some people kind of cut off. You're
Cold
cut
blooded,
off.
man.
You're cut off. You know what I'm saying? So
You did it on
uh,
purpose, bro.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna start using this even more. I'm just working with a bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing a
Can I do
Bible
that?
study starting on Tuesday. Yeah, it says it right there on the side. You just hit. I'm doing a Bible study starting on
Oh,
April 1st
holy shit,
on
my
Tuesday,
child. You're
and
my power.
I'm calling it the Salt In. So that's kind of like my little. Well, you can't see the whole thing, but that's my logo right there, Salt In, which I'm inviting a couple of people out there, man. Starting at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, we're gonna do it at the 311. Um, but yeah, man, just you know, just you know, letting y'all guys know, you know, reach out to your homies. You know what I'm saying? Eric Sanchez showed up, did threw up the I love you sign. You know what I'm saying? Juan Ramirez said, Grim and Shadow, get Ike Man and Tomcat in on the show. You know, we were able to do that with the Instagram because you could add people. You know what I'm saying? And I was just that's why I kind of found this little green screen Paul's playing with because
Bro,
I was trying
how
to
do
see if
you,
I could.
what
I
the
was trying
fuck,
to see
man?
if I
Get
could
me
add
out.
somebody. I was trying to go to where just do the no what you call it. Go to no picture. Hit the same thing and just hit the no picture. The heck's
It
wrong
won't,
with you, bro? Like
it won't
figure it
do
out.
it. It
Old
won't
head.
do it.
Yeah, hit the no picture, man. Golly, budget. And Eric
Fuck,
Soccer
man.
said, and show love, man, to your homies. Christopher Velasquez, Shadow. I've been to your place. Also, I picked up Day of Unity tickets. I brought 2 12 packs. Matthew Matches was there also, and Rebel. Yeah, I remember that. I remember you came and picked up those tickets. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, you know what I'm saying? I stay right here, man. I got a little humble abode, humble little castle. Just me and my wife here. I'm screwed. Instagram was better for real because I was able to save your live streams and upload clips to my channel. You know, we were talking about that. The reason why we did it on YouTube is because Instagram would give us some problems. You know what I'm saying? Like we couldn't even the music or something was going wrong or something. It wasn't 100. You know what I'm saying? And then we started thinking about doing the Zoom thing. And then Grim, became a soccer dad, you know what I'm saying?
Why you
And
gotta
which
throw
is
the
cool.
soccer dad in there, Shadow? You jealous, bro. Bro, so what, man? You don't got a life, bro.
I wasn't even tripping, bro. Like, calm down, man. Back up, man. Hey, man,
Why you
fix
always
shit.
making fun of?
Fix shit. Hey, bro, fix shit. Camera. Now he's trying to cover up the whole. Damn, bro. Golly. Slime. Slime. He slimed
Bro,
me.
why, man? I'm trying, man. I can't.
Dude, go to the end where the pictures are and hit the there. Oh, man. Look at this dude. This dude. God. He- bro, just hit
It
the thing
won't.
again,
It
man.
won't.
Golly. Oh,
It won't.
it won't. Oh,
It won't.
bro,
There goes Ike
bro,
Man right there. How can you get Ike? Can you invite Ike Man?
what's up? What's up, Ikey? Let me see. Let me see. I can't.
Man, Ike
I
Man,
can't. I
Shadow's
can't.
still fucking with me, bro. Shadow don't fucking man. He picks on me, Ike. Ike, he picks on me all the time, bro.
There goes Ikey, Isaac Sanchez. That's my
Fucking.
boy.
You
Uh,
know
uh,
why?
uh.
You know why, man? He picks on me, bro, because he's still jealous of you, bro. He's still mad because you took his best friend, bro, Joe
Hey,
Movino.
bro, you missed Ike at the SLM Awards. We call it the Slim Awards, and that's why Ike got a Slim Award because man, he lost weight, bro. He looked like a Slim Award. You know what I'm saying? He's the Slimster. We're gonna call him the Slimster,
Shadow, why did you make me do the green screen, bro?
dude. You're the one that hit the pull
I'm
Pablo.
trying, man. This
Hit the thing, the green screen, and then it
okay.
has like a no
No, it
screen.
don't. It just says add photos to your camera roll to get started.
Oh, dude, you suck, bro. I mean, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? You just suck. That's all. It's all right, Paul. Jorge, what up, Shadow and Grim? Long time no see. This is George Rodriguez. George, well, how come it says? Oh, okay, it says Jorge. It does say George. What's up, George?
is that George, our
Jorge.
cousin? Are your cousin George or
Well,
who's
I would hope so. You know what I'm
oh,
saying? Third Coast class. What up, cuz?
Primo?
Primo.
Man, I don't like the green screen shot. Oh, well, how can I put a picture?
Oh,
It won't even let
go
me.
through your go through your man. Do I gotta? You see what I'm saying, Gasky? This is
Mm,
why I
mm.
had to do
Hey,
everything.
I'll
I'm
admit
the
it, bro. I'm not,
producer, engineer, accountant.
bro. I don't like the
What
green,
else?
bro.
What else? What else? Director. What
Yeah,
else,
but
Paul?
I'm
Videographer,
not.
graphic designer.
Hey, look,
This
if I
dude,
get
you
in
know what he
front of
does? He
them,
don't even. You know what he don't even look. Rebel wrote his raps, dude. I'm gonna.
that stop, bro. Stop, bro. I get it, bro. And who wrote your raps? Who wrote your raps?
Sin, R.I.P. Sinster,
Stop,
and
stop,
you,
bro. Stop,
and you, and you. Go look up the credits,
man.
man. I don't take credit for my.
Rebel wrote two songs that I liked, and I got them. This
Yep.
nigga act like
Rebel
he
goes
knows the
hard.
whole
Shout out
damn
to
album,
Rebel.
bro. Shut Shadow. Boy, you get into some sensitive subjects right now, bro. I will fuck you up.
Wow,
I will
damn, well, I
fuck
done
you up.
touched a nerve, y'all.
Yeah, you did. You
Me,
did. You did.
you go f me up. Oh, I'm scared. Ooh, I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
I know you are.
Oh, I'm shaking.
That's how
Ooh,
you act right there when you're scared
yeah.
right there. That's the way you look right there.
Nah, man, shit,
Yeah, it is.
man, dude.
What?
Bro,
Look at him.
you're getting slimed
You're
right now.
turning red, Shadow. Don't
Slimed.
lie, bro.
You
Don't you're
can't
turning
even turn
red.
off. You can't even turn off the green screen, bro.
Why you turning
You gonna
red,
mess
bro?
me up? How you gonna mess me up? You can't even turn off the green screen, bro. Look,
Bro,
he's still
because I'm
trying.
not,
Look at he's still trying.
I'm computer illiterate. Fuck you.
Look, who's getting mad? Are you? Don't get mad, Paul. Calm down, Paul.
Hey,
You,
hey,
yeah,
hey, hey,
yeah,
hey, hey,
yeah.
hey.
Get all mad. Oh, so touchy, touchy. Ooh, I
Shadow,
touch. Look,
go put
look,
your
look,
Houston
look.
Texas hat
I'm
on.
not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. You know what I'm saying? No,
Man, we got 10 more minutes. I can't wait, man. Just, man, get out of my face, bro. Get out of my
oh,
face.
oh. He says, nah, man, nah, me and Lee Hernandez hung around back in the days. Oh man, don't tell me you talking about
Leave.
George Rodriguez with Domingo and Renee and Lee. No, oh Lee Hernandez. Is you
He's
talking
talking
about
about
Big
Lee.
Lee?
Yeah, Big
Now
Lee. He's
now I'm
talking
getting
about Big Lee
confused.
by Milby. No, he's talking about Big Lee.
You talking about Big Lee? He's talking
Yeah.
about Big Lee. Big Lee. All right, all right, all right. You know what I'm saying? Those were the days. That was you're a new waiver.
There he
You
goes,
were a new
Shadow. Shadow, look
you
at him.
were
Here he comes. Here he comes. Go
you
ahead,
were
Sweetness Mitch.
you were a new
Sweetness.
waiver. You were a
Sweetness,
new waiver.
I was only joking when I
Joking,
said I'd
joking
like
with
to smash
match
every tooth
every tooth
in your
in your
head.
head. Oh,
Bro,
oh, oh.
I sound way better, bro. I know the words more, all the words better than you do.
Hey, calm out there, man. Calm out there, dude. Don't ever.
Shadow, they want me to do a Shadow diss track. Ooh, I'm gonna fuck you up, Shadow.
Well,
Hey,
first of all,
what happened with Juan, man? He don't want no more. He tapped out, bro. He's his uncle.
hey man, he
Dead
tapped out,
ass
bro.
right.
He
Hey, that
tapped
was the
out, bro.
best part. I
You
see
know
it
what? I was
coming.
waiting for somebody to bring it up, man. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, hey, look, man. At the end of the day, they still love each other, bro.
Steal, steal.
They
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, tap, tap, tap.
Hey, that
Nah,
was the
but you know
best.
what?
That
Hey,
was
I
the
love
best
Gotti,
ending.
man. I love Gotti, man, because he's not he's really not a hateful guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a loving guy, man. If you really get to know him, he's a gentle bear, dude.
It,
And he's a good guy, man.
it's
You know what I'm
just like
saying?
villain, Shadow. It's just like villain. Villain. One
Well,
day,
everybody has everybody has their things. And speaking of villain, man, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? We saw each other at Sin's benefit, and you know what I'm saying, and we
I
hugged each
wasn't gonna
other.
ask. I
And
wasn't gonna ask.
man, we love, and what's funny is that speaking of friends, this is the theme of this show is friends. That's what friends do, bro. You know what I'm saying? They have problems, has situations, and they may not agree. You know what I'm saying on all things. Nobody's gonna. But you know what? A real friend is just you talk it out, you hug it out. You know what I'm saying, and you move on. You know what I'm saying? And
No,
and
it's
and
more like it's also. Hey man, I'm sorry, man. I don't know, man. I was tripping, man. I'm fucking, it's
yeah,
fucking, man.
dude. And
Yeah,
you know
no,
what,
I've been there. I've said it myself, man. My bad, man. I
bro?
don't know. Shit, what did I say?
If you
I
can't
mean,
do that, if you can't stand in humility, you know what I'm saying, and you just want to be prideful and have your ego and all that, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna get far. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta own it. When you make a mistake or you were wrong, you know what I'm saying, own it. A real man is gonna do that, and it's more respectful. At least that's in my boat. You know what I'm saying? That's my vote right there. You know what I'm saying? Just I own it. You know what I'm saying? So big ups, man. You know what I'm saying to Gotti. You know what I'm saying? And
and
just
with
let it go.
that's going all the way around. You're talking about friends, man. That's the theme. Damn this fucking green screen. Shadow. I mean, I mean, Juan. I wasn't willing to lay no bets because I would have dogged all y'all. I knew what was gonna happen because I love Juan. Juan was people don't know. Juan was the roommate of our. We always bring up the Washington Courtyard Apartments, and he was one of the guys that rented a room up there for a while. and so we got to, we got close, closer as roommates, living. And let me tell you, when you live with somebody, you learn, right? You learn about somebody, and both ways, right? He learned about me too. So I just knew. I said, "Fucking Juan." He's that guy, man. He said, "Man, fuck this motherfucker." I said, "Hey, bro, fuck it." You know what I'm saying? Man, you know what? Let bygones be. But bro, I was like, so when we were saying we are gonna pull out the popcorn and watch this beef between, especially with between Carlos and Juan. Come on, man.
That's
It
why. That's why, dude. We pull out the popcorn, dude, and we just eat it because we know that it's just a lot of just a lot of life happens, right? And we get frustrated and a lot of things and everything, and things get said, and sometimes you go, under below the belt. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It happens, and but to be able to, yeah. Third coach said right here. He says, Gotti's like watching a Theo apologize the next day after saying a bunch of crap, while drunk, and that could be it. You know what I'm saying? And and
yeah,
and that's
that's the
and that's cool.
barbecue. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Jorge said, yeah, yeah, yeah. See, man, Lee Hernandez, Jorge Rodriguez, George Rodriguez, man, bro, now you're bringing back, you're talking about friends, right? The theme. And that's what I'm talking about, man. We used to hang out with them boys. And I mean, that, all that upbringing, we were talking about it
Well,
with the other boys. It's what creates who you are today. You know what I'm saying? And you remember and going back and remembering all those times and the friends that you had back in the days and stuff. It's so cool to look sometimes in the yearbooks. You know what I'm saying? And man, remember that dude in the back right there, man? What was his name? You know what I'm saying? And then somebody will say, "Oh, that's George. That's George Rodriguez right there. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's that fool right there." You know what I'm saying? So man, it's just cool, to reflect on your old homies and just we got to do that more often, man. Say Eric Velasquez, it's that boy Big E, man. What's up, man? Miss you too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Gas Gang. Welcome back, man.
wait, Big E,
Check it. Yeah,
Big E,
Big E.
where
No, he was see a lot of these guys we know their names from Instagram, but because we're on this, their names, are changed. You know what I'm saying? Like Spring Branch was in here the other day. You know what I'm saying? And so you gotta understand that he's just letting us know that that's him. That was that's that boy Big E. Live and learn. SPC Jordan King says, man, you said it, bro. That's a mouthful. Live and learn, bro. And fifth child, 82. Did you ever see Juan in his red chones like Popeye on Blood In, Blood Out? Boy, let me tell you about Juan Gotti, bro. We didn't see him in his chones, but man, dude, we would not let him take
let me
off his
just say, his
shoes.
nickname ain't Patas for nothing.
His name is Patas. Bro, I remember, bro, some people would put like those little restroom trash bags. Like we literally would wrap them hoes around his feet, bro.
Stop,
That boy,
Shadow. Stop. Get off his Patas.
man, his patitas.
Yeah,
I think he gets mad. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? You put you. Sometimes we go too far, man. But I think he gets mad about that, Paul. Like
does he? Whatever,
pata
man. He was
man.
my roommate. Fuck that. He funked up the whole fucking apartment
Oh
with
my
this shit.
God, he had some
Hey,
horrendous
hey,
feet.
Big Word said, did y'all ever see Juan? Okay, no, that's what you just said. Have Jordan SPC Jordan King. He's had friends I've been cool with. He's been cool with for 40
40
years,
years,
bro.
man. That's live,
That's
bro.
what it was, man. That's the same thing, bro. It was catching up with my. I'm telling you, I known Danny. We knew each other from Little League. When we were 10, 12 years old, man. We're
Hey,
55,
hey, let
man.
me let me tell you a story about the little league. So Danny Rodriguez, who you saw in that picture, man, my boy. So he been in little league. He been in it since the T-ball days.
Hold
We
on,
come in
I'm
and
gonna get something.
God, man, bro, like, man, cover your screen, dude. Gee, that's all I see is green. This dude here. Let me tell y'all, man. Danny. So we go, me, Joe Medina, my brother, man. We all got on the same, the Astros, right? Talk about Little League. We got on the Astros, right? So we go to practice. Practice. I'm talking about practice, y'all. We go to now. I'm playing. we go to practice and we showed up at practice in our uniforms, like our game day uniforms. And Danny Rodriguez, my boy, the first day I met him, the first day we met him and he met us, man. He cracked up, bro. He laughed at it. There he goes. There, that's him right there. Danny Rodriguez, man. Golly, Paul, that is the worst. There he is, right there. He's next to it. He's sitting right there, the tallest one. That's being Paul. That's him, Danny Rodriguez. And we showed up, man, in our whole uniform, and he laughed at us. And man, dude, oh my, I'll never forget how much fun he laughed at us. And there used to be a skit by Cheech and Chong, and they said, "All right, Rodriguez," and that was the Danny Rodriguez's name. Eric Velasquez said that's his government name, so that's why he has Eric Velasquez on here.
But
You know what I'm
look
saying?
who it is,
And that's
Jose
live.
Cruz.
And that's like Jose Cruz. And that's live, fifth child. SPC Jordan King, man. That's live to have people for 40 years and still hang out with them, chill with them, talk to them. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all keep that alive, man, for real. Hey, check it out, man. We always have fun, man, and every time we have fun so much, man, that it just, the power hour goes by so fast. We already 2 minutes past the hour. I want to thank everybody for showing up, man. This is what we do every single Thursday. We try not to miss 52 weeks out the year. Sometimes we miss Thanksgiving and Christmas, you know what I'm saying? But that's when everybody's with their fam. But we're gonna try to get it live. I don't even know when Christmas lands this year or Thanksgiving, but check it out, man. I love you guys, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you
And
think about
this is
Christmas and
what it is.
Thanksgiving already, bro?
Huh?
You think about Christmas and Thanksgiving and you hungry or what?
Why I gotta be hungry, bro? You know what I'm saying? I can't. Nah, bro. Are you
Thanksgiving.
hungry? Are you hungry,
We still got the 4th of July and shit.
bro? I'm always thinking of Thanksgiving and Christmas, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I do like the food, man. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just the way it is. That's it. But yeah, man, we gonna roll out, man. We gonna roll out to this theme song to Houdini friends. How many of us have them? Let's be friends. Check it out, man. Every single Thursday, right here, man. YouTube. We love you guys, and
Easter.
man,
Easter.
hope to see you next week. And man, that dude right there, that's Grim. 7-1 tree.
That guy right there. Man, he made me do the green screen, bro. That's his fault. That guy.
Hey, next week, don't come with the green screen.
I'm
Man,
not.
we love you, Gas Gang, and Paul. I love you, man.
I love you too, man. I love you, Shadow.
Peace.